Happy you are here. I'm grateful. I am grateful. Welcome. Welcome to tonight's live. This is, I believe, day 3. Yes. So we got what? This is 28 days. This is the 28th day. We are 3 days in. Tonight is the third night of our 30 minutes, 30-day live where we just basically decode a Bible verse. And I'm basically here to conversate with you. I would love to hear your take on everything. Hi, Vision. How are you? I'm glad that you are here. Are you still in Illinois? Wait, no. You weren't in Illinois. You're from Illinois. But you're not in Illinois, right? Okay, good. I'm glad. I was going to ask if you can hear me. I'm glad you can hear me. Welcome in. Tonight, we are going to be decoding another Bible verse, of course. But we're also here to just conversate, get to know each other better. We're going to be decoding a Bible verse, but, like I said, we're here to get to know each other better. So welcome into the live. If you are watching it live, great. If you are watching the replay, no worries. You are right on time, and I am grateful that you are here. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. I am grateful that you are here. Again, we're not here to debate anyone's beliefs, and I'm not here to argue with theology or your faith. Absolutely not. I'm here to simply open your mind to new perspectives. I know most of us have things going on in life. It's because at some point in time, whether we believe it or not, we got it wrong. I wouldn't say we got it wrong, but we got it upside down. How about that? How about that? So I'm going to give, just a few more minutes. Welcome everyone in, and then I'll get started with the verse. How was your week so far, Vision? Grace. I'm going to stop calling Vision. I'm going to say Grace, because it's Grace, right? And we want to give grace and gratitude. I like Grace. I love your name. So we always want to give gratitude for our week. We had a really good week. I want to say we had a really good week. I had a really good week. Yes, I'm comfortable, guys. I am very comfortable. Okay. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it at all. Welcome in. I am super excited for tonight. I'm always excited to be here. I love conversating with you all. It makes my night, to be very honest. It makes my day, to be honest. I'm excited to come. I'm glad I was led here. My spirit led me to do these lives. I'm glad because it means a lot to me. It means an absolute lot to me. Hi, how are you? Oh, really? Oh, I'm glad. I'm super glad to hear that. I am so glad to hear that. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. Is it Annalika? I'm going to say Mr. or Mrs. Castillo. I hope I said it right. Welcome in. Welcome into tonight's live. We are going to be decoding the Bible verse, 1 John 3 and 4. Of course, you can stop me at any time. Ask me any questions that you have to ask. I will be more than happy to answer them. But let's get right into decoding this Bible verse. It is 1 John 3 and 4. And again, this isn't about religion. This is metaphysical spirituality. We're going to break down the Bible verses and understand them, slow them down in ways that we have never heard them before. It was Christmas. I don't really celebrate Christmas, but that's another time for another conversation. But my children enjoy Christmas. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Christine. I'm glad. I know you guys had a football game tonight. So if you're here with me and your football game is still on, I am super excited about that. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you all. Tonight we are going to be decoding the Bible verse 1 John 3. Hi, Jahira. 1 John 3 and 4. Okay. Everyone who practices sin practices lawlessness. Sin is lawlessness. What is my favorite Bible verse? Okay, so my favorite Bible verse is Psalms 46 and 10. Be still and know that I am God. That is my favorite one. No. Yeah, that's my favorite one. But tonight we are going to be decoding 1 John 3 and 4. Yes, because it's in stillness that we understand. It's in stillness that clarity finds us, because we're not seeking clarity. Clarity is already within. We just simply need to remember. So Hi, Kimberly. How are you? So that's why that is one of my absolute favorite Bible verses. What's your favorite Bible verse, Mr. Is it man? I do not like your first name. You are not stupid. You are intelligent. You are brilliant. You are powerful. Okay, Mr. Man? Yes, you are. Okay, so everyone who makes a practice of sin, hear that word because it's very, very important tonight. Hi, Kimberly. Everyone who makes a practice of sin practices lawlessness. Sin is lawlessness. And we're not talking about lawlessness like the regular basic lawlessness or to defy the law. No, we're talking about spiritual lawlessness. We're talking about metaphysical lawlessness, which is to be disconnected from your inner truth. That's the lawlessness we are talking about. Okay, no problem, Vision. I'll be here. I'll be here for 30 minutes. You can't remember the verses. I don't know how you do it. Oh, first and foremost, I don't know if you was on my lives before. I grew up in church. I am not Christian anymore, and I don't have a religion. But I grew up in church. So I remember the verses by literally just seeing them. If I read it tonight, I'll remember it. If I read it tonight, I'll remember it. But I remember that one because that's one that stuck out to me. So, all right, so let's get back to the verse. And then I'm going to talk to you guys. We can conversate for the next, 20 minutes. But I at least want to get into the verse a little bit and break it down. So, in regards to lawlessness, we're talking about lawlessness is being disconnected from your inner truth. Like you know the truth, you know the right thing to do, but you continue to do wrong. You continue to accept what does no longer serve you. You accept it. And it's acting without regard for consciousness or alignment. But most of all, that practice inside of that verse, you do it habitually. You do it, you practice doing it. It's a habit now for you. You know what's right to do, but you refuse to do right. And most of us, not for nothing, we get stuck in this fleshly body. We get stuck in this fleshly body and we enjoy the things that don't serve us. All when we know it don't feel good. It's not, and we wait till it wears off to feel the guilt. Exactly. We wait till it wears off to feel the guilt because we're afraid of what comes with letting go of it. A lot of us, welcome back, Vision. A lot of us don't want to make that sacrifice. A lot of us don't. So we'll continue to do what we know doesn't serve us. Oh, what are you doing every weekend, Mr. Man? What are you doing every weekend? Hey, Vision. I like that little pink hand. And that doesn't serve us, though. If we continue to do it, yeah, you're just being disconnected from your inner truth. It's merely, like I said, sin is nothing more than missing the mark. That's it. And I'll say this for the rest of the week, for the rest of the verses that we are talking about sin. Sin is to be misaligned, missing the mark. I just goof off doing absolutely nothing, being on YouTube all day. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, especially if you're on YouTube watching stuff that's not going to serve you. If it's not, you don't have to worry. These things happen to us. We just, at least you're aware of it. So you are aware of it. Absolutely, Noah. You can absolutely pray. You can absolutely do that. I would appreciate it. You can definitely do that. Yes, Mr. Man, yes. You have, if you're aware of it, that's great. So you know something within you doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right about doing it. The old men who wrote the Bible verses were so wise. They were, but the people who taught it got it misunderstood. And they twisted it up. And they taught it, and we believed it, and now it affects our lives. It affects our lives, and if we want to be better, reach a higher version of ourselves, and get everything that we want in life, all we merely have to do is just remember. And I know it's easier than saying, but that's why I'm here. This is my calling. I was chosen to come here and create a shift. Create a shift, because you already know the truth. The truth is already within you. We just forgot. It's just, that's the sin is part. We just merely missed the mark. So I'm not gonna get too off topic because I do have my notes. Yes, guys, I literally sit right and take my notes. Okay, because I take this serious. I want us to have better lives. I'm sorry, I dropped my pen. I want us to have better lives. I want us to live healthier, happier, rich, wealthy, blessed lives. And it's not just for one person. It's just not for 10% or 1% of the world. It's for all of us. It is for all of us. It is nothing out there that's not for us. So you stick with me. You stick here. You stay on my lives. You stay on my channel. And I'm going to do what I can to shift. Again, I'm not here to force you to believe. I'm just simply here to open your mind to new perspectives. So in the verse where it says, everyone makes practice. So we know what practice means. That means to practice something, so that doing something repetitively so that we can become great at it. However, this practice in this verse it's not a moment. It's not a moment, but it's a pattern. It's about doing something, like I said, continuously, consistently, over and over and over, all when we know that it's not the right thing to do. All when we know that it's not the right thing to do. Like, so I'll tell you, take for instance something that I did for far too long that didn't serve me at the later end. I was inside of a marriage, I'll be very honest, for 16 years that didn't serve me. Did I learn from it? Yes. Did I receive greatness from it? Yes. I received a lot from it, but I also lost a lot in it because I lost me in it. Can we take a minute and pray? Because I am so grateful. Yes, we can take a minute. Go right ahead. Take the minute and pray, Vision. We definitely appreciate it. Take that minute. Eventually, I'm going to have it to where I can add you in, and then you can do the prayer. I mean, if you're ever up to it, I told you, I'm going to leave my email in the box, but you got to let me know when you want to come on the live with me and say or do whatever it is you want to do. But remember, Vision, we're not going to make this about religion. But I know praying isn't a religion. Praying is that's what we do. Some of us meditate, some of us pray. Some of us meditate and some of us pray. So let me get back to the verse. So everyone who makes a practice of sin, right now we are on everyone who makes a practice. So like I said, it's repetition and habit. That's what this practice is about. No need to be sorry. No need to be sorry at all. I'm telling you, I'm going to invite you in most likely one of the lives while I have these 30 days. If you don't mind, you got to let me know when you're ready. When you're ready to come on live with me and you can do the prayer. I'm definitely here for it. I'm telling you, I'm going to leave my email in the chat, in the description box below. It's shakolesworld@gmail.com. It's the same way my YouTube name is, shakolesworld@gmail.com. If you email me, let me know, when is the day you want to come on. Oh, okay. Well, you got to ask your parents then. How old are you again? Vision? Tell me. Anyway, so here, as I told you the last few days, sin is not a mistake. It's not a rebellion. 12. Okay. My daughter is 12 too. So sin is not a rebellion. It is merely missing the mark. It's not bad. It's merely missing the mark, being misaligned. That's it. And you're going to hear me talk about sin probably for the next few verses. And it's only because I repeat this, like I just said, it's because I want it to stick in your brain. I want it to stay in your mind. I want you to never forget. And even if you do, you won't. Because now by me just saying it and you being here, it's being absorbed in your subconscious mind. So eventually it will come back to you. It will absolutely come back to you. It will absolutely come back to you. And again, so about the word lawlessness. Hey, Quadria, welcome. We are decoding the Bible verse 1 John 3 and 4. Yes, 3 and 4. I'm glad you're here, honey. So it's everyone who makes a practice of sin practices lawlessness. Sin is lawlessness. And if you missed it, lawlessness is just basically being disconnected from your inner truth. Spiritually, metaphysically, that's what lawlessness means. Being disconnected from your inner truth. And that inner truth is remembering who we are before the lack. before the conditioning, before we gave before we gave up our identity for survival, because which most of us are doing today. We're basically surviving. We are in survival mode. Well, not all of us, but most of us practice survival mode. So we're just breaking down the verse right now, Quadria. So where are we at? We are back on, and a lot of people think sin means God is angry at you. No. Why? Again, I say this to you all the time. Why would God be angry at you but give you the right to make a choice? But we give us our most ultimate gift is to free will. We have the choice. We get to choose what we want in our lives. If not, if God didn't give us that gift, think about it. If God didn't give us that gift and we were going to be punished, why give us that gift at all? Why not just have us operate like puppets? I mean, he is the creator is the Almighty. I mean, powerful. You can do whatever, right? So why give us a gift of being able to make a choice but then sin us or punish us when we make the choices that don't serve us? It just doesn't make sense. Punishment is a joke. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And sin, like I said, is not that. It's merely missing the mark. And it's not a permanent state of mind. It can be fixed. It can be changed. Like I said, I've been saying for the past 3 nights, we are the only species on earth that can change how they want their life to go. Just like that. We get up, we want things to change, we can change it. An animal can't do that. A tree can't do that. An animal operates off of instincts. A tree doesn't, it operates off of seasons. It operates and moves with the nature. We are allowed to change at any point in time. So why does punishment make any sense? And why does sin create so much fear when it can be fixed? Why do we think that we're so unworthy? We're not. We were just taught that way because those ancestors, those family members of ours that taught us, or the pastor or whoever, they were taught that way as well. So we're not blaming them. This is not a blame game, but it was just all misunderstood. That's the point of these 30 days, is to kind of slow it down and bring it back. Slow it down and bring it back so that it serves us in our lives today, so that we can live better lives, so that we have a chance at a more healthier, wealthier, rich life, abundant life, in peace and happiness. That's just my take on it. And I'll get back into the verse. But do you guys have any questions? Quadria, do you have any questions? I'm getting used to this live thing, y'all. I'm definitely getting used to it. Okay. So we have been conditioned to have that morbid fear tradition. Yeah, we have. Fear through tradition. Absolutely. So sin can definitely be fixed if we understand the actions we are taking that are sins, admit and want to change. Yes, that's the thing. That's sin. It's merely missing the mark. You're misaligned. You're not aware, or you are aware, but you continue with this particular verse. You continue to miss the mark. You know what's wrong. You know what doesn't feel right. And when you know, you can't unknow. Let me tell you this from now. I don't care how much you want to try to unknow it, it's impossible. Once you've reached that level of consciousness, that level of awareness, I don't care what you do, you can't unknow it. It's not being tucked under the rug. No ma'am, no sir. Impossible. And yes, Quadria, that's a major one. I was talking to my family tonight, and I hear so much conditioning in our talk. And it's not even just, it's all of us. I hear so much conditioning in our talk. And it's cool because that's the way we were taught. But when you know, you know. That's it. Yes, sin can definitely be. Yes, absolutely. Indeed. Yep. I'm telling you, this the way the Bible was taught is going to be, if I have a chance, I'm absolutely going to go through and speak it out into the way it's way more understanding and it makes way more sense. Because why would we think for a second that there's a man up in the sky that's coming to save any of us when we have if we pay attention to the Bible, we were made in his image and likeness. We were made in the image and likeness of the higher source, the creator. That says enough. So where did sin come from to make us feel that we are unworthy of that? Where did sin come to make us think that we are unworthy of that? We were taught fear. I'm telling you, it's definitely the conditioning. So I'm gonna jump back in. If you guys don't have any other questions, if you don't, let me know. If you do, let me know. So misalignment happens when we override our inner truth long enough that it stops feeling familiar. This is the only lives I watch because I don't get ignored. Vision, that can't be the